What's up, Aquarius? It's our season! Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, and happy birthday to me! Woo woo! I'm so happy to be in Aquarius season. I saved this video for last because I wanted to wish you guys a happy birthday! Woo! Aquarius season! Woo woo! Alright, I'm done. I had to do that for my birthday, you guys. Anyway, happy birthday. Mine is on Wednesday, the 24th, so I'm an early baby Aquarius. But the month of February is, half of it is Aquarius season, and we're in Aquarius season now, so I just want to wish you guys a happy birthday. I'm going to say that a lot throughout the reading because, woo, it's our birthday. But, on to the seriousness. I'm going to be doing the same 3-card spread, and I'm so happy to announce that I finally kept my promise. And I got a new Oracle deck. So I went 2 months without doing Oracle readings because I didn't like my other deck. But over the holidays, I got Alana Fairchild's Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. So I will be pulling one of those at the end. Also, a quick plug for my $5 readings. I will leave my email below. And we can go from there. But let's see what is coming up for you, fabulous Aquarians, in the month of February. So, hope it's good. What are the messages and energies for Aquarius? February 2018. All right. Feeling good. All right. Leave it to tarot to be like, screw you. Okay. Riding high up that birthday, huh? Psych. Alright, so we have in the past position, in the recent past, the Death card. This is the card of Scorpio. And then we have in the present position, pretty fortunate to be honest, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm feeling very Ace of Pentacles-y, so I hope that you are too. And then at the very end, we have the King of Wands, finishing off the reading. So, marching into 2018, February, with the Death card, the Scorpionic card, means that you were forced, in a way, because it's always forced. I don't think anyone changes on purpose. Do you know that anyone that changes on purpose? I don't think anyone's ever like, I have a bad habit, I'm going to change it. It's always just like when we're confronted with constant barriers and obstacles and tension that we finally change. So coming into February with the Death card just means that there was a recent situation in the past that was triggering, that gave you anxiety, tension. It doesn't have to be like even a huge thing because death literally just means rebirth and a phoenix rising from the ashes, but it doesn't have to be as dramatic as phoenix rising from the ashes. It could literally just be what I said. You are changing something. This is New Year's resolutions. This is having a new goal and knowing that in order to achieve that goal, you need to change some part of who you are and die to yourself in that way so that you can be reborn as the person that you want to be in order to achieve the life that you want and in order to be the person you want to be. So coming in with this clean slate, we use, or you guys use December and a little bit of January to really reckon with what needs to be changed, either because you were forced to or because you're super evolved and you wanted to change something. Congratulations if so. But it's forcing you to become a different version of yourself and to experience that rebirth. And then, you know, it having to do with Scorpio and 8th house matters, we're talking about sex, intimacy. We're talking about institutions of banking and being indebted to somebody and institutions in that way and money. And then we're talking about the occult. We're talking about astrology, tarot, and we're talking about death. Not death in like a physical body sense, although that could have happened. And if it did, I'm very sorry. But death in the way of how things are always changing and dying and rebirthing. We're constantly becoming new people all the time. So I'm seeing that a lot of Aquarians took the time out in January to really evaluate that and to either be confronted with a situation that you are tired of and you're like, I really need to not be in this situation anymore, and you're deciding to change, and it's a little bit bittersweet because you have to become a different person and leave old habits and old people and old personality traits behind. But it's all for the betterment. It's all great. It's all for some goal or some dream or some ideal. And you're an idealistic bunch that you have in mind. So you're coming into February beautifully with the intention to change, being kind of a new rebirth soul or version of yourself. It's very clean slate to me, coming into February with a clean slate. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So, and these are kind of in succession, so it's kind of like he's marching and then a hand comes out of the sky. So I always like when the imagery matches, and they're both like gray, you know, with elements of yellow. So basically the Ace of Pentacles is the universe rushing in to give you the promise of something new. And the pentacle is representative of the physical incarnation of having to be a human and those things that we have to do in order to get by. We're talking bills, luck, health, good fortune. We're talking money, your physical household, domicile, cars, all these things. So it's not necessarily that the Death card is in tune with the Pentacle, although I am getting that once you make this intention to change and to be a newer version of yourself and to leave the other self behind, to quite frankly kill an aspect of yourself or an aspect of your life and to get it out, that the universe is rushing in February to replace that void and to fill that void up with a new lasting beginning. And the aces always represent the promise of something new, so they are seeds and they beg to be planted and fed and watered and nurtured and cared for. So whatever this new opportunity is, don't just like juggle it and like throw it against the wall, you know? Like be very careful and have that kind, nurturing disposition towards this new opportunity that is rushing in. It could be a new long-term career goal, because Pentacles are very slow and steady. We're making short steps for a very long-term goal, and we're making plotting steps, and we're being very diligent and hardworking about it. So it does require it requires that type of effort from you. But, it's the promise of a long-term goal coming true and doing something now that's going to get you there. So, like any type of investment, any type of self-help, or any type of self-care that is going to change who you are and make you more attractive and have you at a higher frequency so that you're able to attract whatever this pentacle is promising to you. It could also literally mean some money's coming in. Happy birthday, give me money. And then we have the King of Wands. So, and the King of Wands is staring directly at the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like you know that the opportunity is there, you know that a new beginning is there, and you are looking at it directly in the eye and you're saying, how can I make the most of this? How can I continue the momentum of this? How can I make this grow? And the King of Wands is very quick. He's very, very charismatic. He's very on fire. He is desirous. He is charming. His energy's up, and he's making my energy go up too. So whatever this new beginning is around you that is coming in for February, as it has to do with your physical incarnation here on the earth, things that we can see and touch, the five senses, that is what you have to kind of capitalize on and that you have to compound upon. And the King of Wands is giving you that drive and giving you that energy to really make something of it. So the King of Wands in the outcome position means that because of this death, rebirth, and this new version of yourself, because of this new opportunity, new money, new health, new luck, new partner, new love life, for sure, a newness. I'm getting new. It's a new you. And then you're not letting it. You're not taking it for granted. You're not letting it just sit there. You're making action on it, and you are going to use it to get to where you want to be. So that's a lovely place to be, Aquarius, especially around your birthday. A lot of people, make intentions around their birthday as well, and nothing makes you more aware of the passing of time than getting older and being confronted with your birthday year after year. So you're really taking this time to not only celebrate your birthday, of course, but to really take inventory about where you are and where you want to be and where you want to go, and how you've had to change and grow and leave things behind, but also what is coming in and what's rushing in and how you are rushing back towards it and going to make the most of it. I'm going to pull a clarifying card just for the entire reading. Queen of Pentacles. Yep. So, to come in with the Ace of Pentacles, to really capitalize on it, to see it, look it directly in the face, to be aware of the blessings and be aware of what's coming towards you. And then return that Ace of Pentacles, the same pentacle almost from the sky, and now it's in your freaking hands. You did it. You did it. Whatever you're working on, whatever just seems like the promise of a new beginning, the glimpse, a little tickle of a new beginning, with the Kings of Wands energy, whether you see yourself that way or not, you are becoming that person, and I give you that energy. You're really just making the most of it, and in the end, you become the King of Wands energy, more of the masculine, driven, domineering energy, and Aquarius is a masculine sign, so we're more apt to be able to get things done rationally, objectively, quicker, because we work in the realm of intellect, and we're more domineering in that way. And then you, because of your hard work, because of that King of Wands energy, you are becoming more receptive, more feminine, a little bit more passive and accepting and open, not in a fragile way, but in a powerful way. If you know that you're vibrating at a higher frequency now, you know that you're receptive, and all you have to do is sit here and look at what you've grown. So this sees you in an almost complete, perfect evolution of taking something that is a glimpse, a little tickle, the promise of something, a seed, and here you are having seen it grown, surrounded by your lush gardens, and resting on your throne, resting on your pinnacle. So, Aquarius, what is it that you want to accomplish in this year? What is it that a goal you set aside that you're just now returning to? What is it that you want to achieve in this life, whether it's as small as renovating your kitchen or whether it's as big as winning a Grammy? What is the goal and the ideal and the picture of your future look like to you? And once you get clear on that, the universe is rushing in to tell you it seems like it's out of reach. It feels like it's in the very beginning, and when we're in the beginning, we want to kind of give up because it seems like it's too far. But something is happening around you. You're activating that inner fire, that inner Aries, Sag, Leo, that inner combustion and forward motion and energy to really put in the work and to get it and to know that it's coming for you. And then ending off you here having actually gotten it, sitting on your throne. You are the queen now. You took it from the sky, and now it's in your hands. It's becoming a reality this year. Your dreams are becoming a reality this year, in this year. So I'm going to pull a... Cards are falling everywhere. So I'm going to pull a oracle card from Kuan Yin to see if we can get one last thing to leave you with before we depart. And I'll meet you back here again in Pisces season. So let's see. What of Aquarians? Kuan Yin. One last card. Oop, it came out. This is the imagery. It's called Uniquely You. Of course, you can be nothing else but unique, you weirdo Aquarians. The more you are willing to become authentic rather than conventional, we don't play with convention, the more we will need to eschew conditioning in favor of aliveness. Be willing to run the risk of being authentic so that you can live from your heart and experience real joy. And this is so beautifully Aquarian, that card. And I'm getting that the message for you here is how can you hone in on those beautiful Aquarian traits of being unconventional, of being the weirdo of the zodiac, of being so idealistic, of being so androidy and alien-y and robotic and all these Aquarian traits. How can you use that to make your dreams come true? Because when you start living from that authentic self, that is when you will be experiencing real joy and feeling more aligned, feeling more in tune. And when we're coming at life from that place of positivity, literally anything can happen. And life wants to give you beautiful, gorgeous, loving things when you are just being beautiful, gorgeous, and loving everything that's happening around you. So that is what you're coming into February with, and that's what you're doing with February. And it's such a great reading for your birthday, and I hope that you had a great birthday. I hope I'll have a great birthday. I hope this reading is also for me. But yeah, just be you, Aquarius, and know that the desires that you have in your heart are also rushing towards you. Like they want you. Your dreams are dreaming about you as well. Just know that. So I hope that you have a great month. Happy birthday again. And I hope that I will see you back here in March. Mwah! Woo! Aquarian season.